ADA, we start with 1 hour chart. Just I want to give a quick update. If we refer to our analysis in my last video when the price was here, if we mentioned if we get any trade setup based off of with the flag, we take it. That's mean we can trade within this correction, and as long as we get the trade by when the price break the top, which is 1.7, we start to manage. We had a short-term trade within here as this flag. The best thing was to trade based on 15 minutes, exactly here. Anyone get this trade right now, they should take out the trade, because after we see this move, we mentioned after the breakout of the stop, we start to manage. All right, since we mentioned it's a short-term trade, anyone is still, if they keep the trade, they haven't take out the profit, they should take out. Okay, with either a small profit or break even. And now we move to daily chart. All right, as we can see, we were expected with the breakout of the previous stop, the price broke, but we need to see the we are more interested for the continuation. That's why we're looking for the trade. But as we can see, we don't have any proper trade setup. That's why we need to be quite careful if we want to look for buy, because as we can see based on forward chart, the Wiz move is a bit corrective. We want to see whether this is the start of the up move or not. That's why we have been looking for buy, but the Wiz moving is not really sharp. And if I move to 1 hour chart, as we mentioned, we get the trade from here. If anyone, they can manage the trade, at least move their stop loss to break even. If not, they take out the trade, okay? And one thing so I can highlight here, that if we put this one relative to the previous stop, we see the divergence. All right, that's why right now, if we want to, still we can look for this as a sharp move correction. Still, if we get any trade set up from here, we will take the trade. Okay, but what we want, if we at the only way to look for this one as a correction to have entry above this. But what we want the price tag, break, and continue as a sharp move, not the corrective move. Okay, if we get any trade from here, if we see it's not moving, turn to corrective, we take out the trade. We don't stay with the trade. Okay, that's why it can be quite risky, because the way is moving. It depends on the traders whether they want to look for this one or not. Because as I show based on daily chart, the price broke the correction. That's why we're looking for the continuation. But the only thing is, this is what we get. For sure, technically, if we get one more drop, we take the trade at the bottom. Is a good idea. But how about the price if it continue from here? All right, that's why we have been looking for buy since the price was here. This is what we get. But as we can see, start to correct. That's why we have to manage this trade as well. Because of what we wanted to see the breakout and continuation. That's why I mentioned with the breakout of 1.7, if we see there is no continuation, we take out the trade. Okay, that's why we have to manage this trade. And right now, we can look for trade setup from here. If we get any trade, we need to get the sharp move. But the corrective move, we take out the trade. We don't stay with the trade. Okay, because we need to see the continuation. Because we don't want, if there is no continuation, then the price can drop similar to any of this. We don't want to buy at the top of the correction, then we turn to a more complex correction. Okay, anyway, we just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share. Thanks.